I'm using a piece of 10 by 10 wood burned mesh. This is a wide foil, and I have wood burned my mesh to prevent the fraying, and this is 10 by 10. Okay, so what I'm going to do is curl down, turn it into a diamond shape. I have my factory edge on my top left and my bottom right, and I'm going to do each petal the exact same so they're all uniform, meaning that I'm always going to turn it the same way that the factory edge is on the top left and the factory edge is on the bottom right. I'm then going to, from the bottom corner, I am going to scrunch or pleat in an accordion fashion from the bottom corner to the top corner. So pleat. I am dragging my thumb and my forefingers along the table and gathering the mesh. Once I've got to the top corner, I'm going to flip them up, and I like to have my factory edge petal over top of the cut edge. Then I swing it to the left, my left, hold it down, and ensure that the two tips are about the same length, so I know each petal is the same length. Take my clothespin, I put it on the bottom of the petal until I'm ready to use. That is the leaf petal. Okay, let's make a flower with the leaf petal. I'm using the large Unique in the Creek board, and I have preloaded closed rows 2, 3, and 4. On row 3, I've only used the regular holes, and I haven't used any of the shared holes. So we're just going to be using 8 on row 3. So there's 16 on row 2, 8 on row 3, 8 on row 4, and I will be preloading row 5 once I get to the center. Okay, the first thing we're going to start with is the outside leaves. And I'm going to take my zip tie and I'm going to go down one hole and put it as an L shaped on the outside of the board. So what we're going to be doing is closing the zip tie from the hole to the outside of the board. I'm going to take my green mesh and make our leaf petal, top factory edge, bottom factory edge, top left, bottom right, and I'm going to scrunch from the bottom corner to the top corner, making the accordion pleat. Flip it up, make sure it's even, take your center, place it right on the board where you folded it in the center here, and I'm going to come around the center with my zip tie and do it up. Just like that. I'm going to skip this one because I don't want that many green leaves, and I'm going to go to the next one. Again, down the hole, resting it on the table so my zip tie is forming an L shape. Taking my leaf petal, putting the center where it's folded right on the board, coming around and doing the petal, or doing the zip tie up. And I'm going to go around and do row 1 just like that, skipping every other hole. Now I'm going to take my wire nippers and I'm going to snip off the tail of each of these zip ties. And these are now garbage. Now I'm going to be making the rest of my flower with this hot pink, still doing the leaf petal. Again, curl down, top and bottom, factory finished edge, pleating from the corner to the top corner. Flip it up, measuring. I'm going to take this rounded edge and put it in the zip tie and zip it up, fingertip length, that the nub of this petal goes in, and do it up tight. You're going to continue going all around the wreath. Once you're done your 16 petals on row 2, you're going to again snip off the zip tie tails and throw them in the trash. Okay, next we are going to repeat what we did on row 2 in row 3. So we're going to take our leaf petal into the zip tie, fingertip length, our factory edge, fingertip, pull. You're going to continue this for rows 3 and 4. So now we're going to finish off the center. On row 5, I'm just going to be using the regular holes. So down and up, preloading them, closed again. Now I'm using one complete roll of this pink wide foil. If you have a little extra and you want the center more full, you can add a few more petals and use the shared holes. So I'm going to be just doing 4 petals. You can put 8 petals into your flower. Okay. And now you're going to take whatever center you decided to use. I'm just going to put one of these faux foam flower centers in mine. I have 2 pipe cleaners on the back. And I'm just going to go down the center hole with each pipe cleaner. And I will show you on the back. So we're going to flip this over. It's nice and neat on the back. You can see if the zip ties in, you haven't missed any petals. Give this a twist. Cut some of the pipe cleaner off. You're going to go back down the hole with your pipe cleaner so you have nothing sharp on the back of your wreath to scratch your wall or your door. Okay, nice clean back. Here you have 2 holes together. However, we did use one for the green. That's okay. We're going to reuse this hole to this hole and make a hanger just with a zip tie. So you're going down one hole and up the other. We're going to close it, zip it just a bit, cut the tail of that zip tie hanger off, and you now have something to hang your wreath on the door, and this gorgeous, huge, beautiful wreath. A big, big flower wreath using the leaf petal.